Hi, you look great, by the way, but I am here today not just to tell you how beautiful you are, which you are exceedingly beautiful. No, I am here to answer a few questions. One being, what did I do before Vsauce? And the other, how did I get started at Vsauce? So, to answer these questions, we must start from the beginning. Not that far back. When I was a young lad growing up in the wilderness of Colorado, I loved movies, especially horror movies, because they played with your emotions. They made you scared and they were funny. The fact that something was able to do that, a video was able to do that to a person, to me, was fascinating. And it wasn't until I played Half-Life that I kind of realized that video games can do that too. Half-Life was a movie. I was playing a movie. I was part of this experience. And it was incredible, and that kind of changed my life. After playing Half-Life, I started getting really into the mod community. It was really fun because I was creating something. I was making a thing that other people could enjoy, and I could go into spectator mode and watch how they would interact with different things and different aspects of the map. And that I really liked. About when I was 14 to 17, I was in a band called the Houls. There's little Jake playing drums. But I wanted to blend those all together, so a thing that I started doing was making music videos. I just emailed all of the small record labels that I liked and asked them if they wanted me to direct some stuff, and I sent them some of my work, and some of them said yes. Then I made the Levi's Europe videos, because it was really exciting. It was just me, and I got to shoot them and edit them. And I wanted to do more of that, so I started making commercials. But, you know, this is like a first world problem. I didn't have enough control. And when you make commercials, I do an idea that the agency came up with, that the brand approved, and then I direct it. And then after me, it goes to the post house who edits it, and I don't see it again until it's on television. It wasn't mine anymore, and I wanted that. So here comes YouTube's. In 2011, I started a channel called Space Lab with some other awesome people, and it was really, really fun. And I started doing that, and it was exciting to talk about space and to talk about science. And that's how I met Michael Stevens. He did some guest spots on one of the shows that I did called Ask the Expert. Kevin, Michael, and I all worked in the YouTube space New York together, just making videos. And then I edited my very first episode for Vsauce, Picture of Everything. It was a Dong episode from like February 2012. So I did that, and I bugged Kevin and Michael enough about Vsauce 3, and you know, we came up with shows and stuff like that, and then the channel launched in September of 2012. I was still doing Space Lab full time, so it was myself, Kevin, and Joey on Vsauce 3, and then once I handed Space Lab off to Scientific American, they took it over, and I was able to do Vsauce 3 full time, and I could start making more shows and doing more things that I loved, like fact surgery, stop motion. I've always loved stop motion. I dabbled in it in a music video once, and ever since then I have just loved it, been fascinated by it. If you've seen Coraline, I'm gonna nerd out for a second. Coraline is amazing. The fact that those were things made by hand, they had to make tiny little clothes and do all the faces and have armature wire probably going through their bodies, and they paint them and create these different things and all these environments, these beautiful, intricate sets that are tiny. They're very small. How cool is that? And then every single frame, 24 frames a second, they have to move them little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit to make that motion. You watch it, and it feels like it could be 3D animated. It feels so fluid and beautiful and big and grandiose and amazing. And that kind of stuff, when I watch it, it makes me upset. You know, do you ever do that where you watch something or you see a piece of art or you read a story or you listen to a song, you think, wow, why can't I do something like that? This was so good, I am upset. I will never be able to do anything that amazing. And I love that feeling. That feeling you get in your stomach where it just hurts. And you go, oh, I should have made that. That was so great. But it makes you want to make things better. You want to hit that level because you aspire to it. You look up to it. And it's awesome, and that's great motivation. But anyway, tangent, over, end scene. You should never limit yourself just to one thing. If you're a painter, you just don't always paint on canvas. Maybe you'll paint on wood. Maybe you'll paint on a potato. Maybe you won't use a brush for this. Maybe you'll use something else. Use a different medium, a different tool to express yourself. And that's important. You should try different things because you won't know if you're going to succeed at it or if you like it until you do it. I'm just kind of pressing record and seeing what happens. So we are on this journey together, my friend. You and I. And your beautiful face and that car horn, but mainly your beautiful face. So the videos that I showed and talked about, you can find in the description below if you want to watch them. Some are on YouTube, some are on Vimeo. Is YouTube gonna come shut down my channel because I said Vimeo? but I also want to see stuff that you've made because I love seeing things that people have created. So you can either send me stuff on my Twitter, or my Instagram, or my brand new Facebook. It's all the same, Jake Rar. So I was painting, writing, a song, a video, share it. So thank you for watching, and remember, it's not goodbye, it's...